I'm Lorrie Todd, and this is our Helpful Tips segment of the show. Today's Helpful Tips segment is brought to you by Internet Launch Marketing and Memory Keepers Video.com. Now help me welcome to the stage the man of the hour, the undisputed king of networking, Mr. Value-Added Proposition, the embodiment of what it means to go the extra mile. Let's give a big It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta hand and welcome Louis Agudo. Let me tell you a little bit about Louis. Louis is a New York transplant here to the Atlanta area. He lives here with his children. He was a contractor in his previous life, and now he is interested in insurance, and he opened Open Door Insurance Group. He's also a little bit of an artisan.
Yes.
And I'm going to let you talk about your topic today, and I believe it's about It's a Great Day for Business Atlanta and the evolution of.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, thank you. You know, why do we come to an event like this? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish? I've been doing networking, coming to meetups since October of 2010. I made a concerted effort that I want to go out and meet people. I started going to a meetup in Roswell. That ended up to a meetup in Sandy Springs. I ended up meeting different people, seeing the effectiveness of how building relationships can grow a business. I was fortunate to meet Randall Phillips. He's the producer of this show, PDB Group Venture, about 9-10 months ago. I went to a meetup called Wide-Eyed Optimist Group. This met over at the Sandy Springs Diner, and I was the speaker. I was allowed 15 minutes, and I was going to talk about credibility. I showed up late, and I told the leader of the group I was going to show up late. I had a prior commitment. And I walked in, there were about 10 people there at the tables, and Randall was one of them. I got up, I gave my 15-minute talk. We ended up connecting after that meeting, and a friendship evolved. A couple weeks later, he came to me with the idea, he proposed an idea that he wants to take a meetup group to the next level. How do you do that? Well, he wanted to do an interview format for this meetup. He wanted to grow this Wide-Eyed Optimist group. It was a small group, maybe 25, 30 members. He wanted to grow it. He's a producer. That's what he does. He came up with this vision, this idea. So we started doing interviews. I was fortunate, one of my first guests was Lorrie Todd. I interviewed her, roughly 7 10-minute segments. I interviewed probably 4 or 5 other people. It was a unique concept, a unique idea, and something that appealed to me. I'm a people person. I like to reach out to people, make connections, and I think for all of us, that's very important. We're in a business where we need to meet people and to create referral generation for us. Well, that meetup ended up disbanding. But in the interim, I did meet Lorrie Todd, and I also met Todd Wilson. And I continued a friendship with Randall Phillips, which I'm grateful for. Roughly 3 months ago, Randall contacted Lorrie and Todd, and then I was contacted, and he had this idea of doing a show. He wants it to be big. He wants it to be powerful. He wants it to be something that people are going to want to come to. A venue that's going to provide value. Getting you, who have come today, to be able to do a video. To be able to make connections with other people who are coming here. Thought about it, I said, wow, that's a great idea. How do you plan on doing that? Well, I got to tell you, there is a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to do this. I don't get up here and just give a talk. For the past 2 weeks, when Randall approached me about doing a segment on the show, and we talked about value added, and I thought to myself, all right, the value added concept, what am I going to talk about? I came up with an idea. I came up with a talk, 10, 15 minutes. That was the first one. Then I had a conversation with Lorrie. Started talking about other ideas. That evolved into a different talk I was going to give. Now all of a sudden I talked to Randall 2 days ago. I came up with a whole different idea. And I wanted to talk about this concept, the vision that the creator of this concept, Randall Phillips of PDB Group Venture, has. And it's creating something for all of us to take part in and making it effective for us to use these videos in our business. Now, the value is, what are you going to do with this video? What do you plan on doing? You came here, you gave a video. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to come back again and do another video? Are you going to do it in an email blast? Maybe send it out to your clients. Let them see what you are doing. You know, the effective part of doing a video is that people are able to see who I am. They're able to hear my voice, and they will make a judgment. They're going to make a judgment right away. So when you come here, are you ready to be judged? I woke up this morning thinking to myself, you know, it's not like any other networking event. You're going to be on film. I have to make sure my hair is done right. I want to make sure my shirt and my jacket is the way I want it to be. I want to make sure when I'm presenting that I'm standing up, that I'm proud to be here, that I command you to watch my video because I know what I'm talking about. That's what you all have to do. Now, this doesn't come easy to me. You know, my history, all right, I went to school for musical theater. I've been in many plays, many musicals, dramas. But coming here is a lot different. When I come to a networking meeting, and I do a meeting, say, there's no video, I practice what I'm going to say. Do you practice what you're going to say? Do you have a goal, defined goal, that when you get to that meeting and it's your turn to speak, they're going to be concise, coherent, specific, and people are going to want to reach out to you? Because that's my goal when I go to a meeting. You know, I look at the future. I'm going to be doing this a year from now. And by doing this a year from now, I can break up my business into different components. You know, I'm a life and health insurance agent. Do you know there are 17,000 of us out there? We all sell the same products. We all get the same pricing. Why is someone going to want to use me as opposed to someone else? It's credibility. It's about having a presence, being specific, letting people know that you are the expert in your field. And it doesn't mean my field. It means all of your fields. And that's the important part. Are you prepared when you come here? I do an info minute at any meetup, and I prepare. When I was thinking about doing this talk, for me, I go on a walk. I go on a walk, half hour walk, and I'm constantly talking to myself. I'm constantly talking about what I want to talk about. I'm not winging it now, but I have so many ideas in my head that this evolves into something that I'm hoping is making sense to you. Something that you'll find valuable. Something that you'll be able to use in your business to create value. You know, we all have the same issues in our businesses. We're all trying to find clients. We're all trying to make money. Doesn't matter if you're the business owner, if you're the sales force, if you're working for a company, it doesn't matter. It's all about relationship building, meeting people, and being prepared. Because that's what I do, that's what Randall does, that's what Todd does, and that's what Lorrie does. We come here being prepared. And what's the benefit of that? We look like experts in our field. We're able to give specific information, and we're able to have people listen. And that's the key. So the next time you come to one of these meetups, be prepared. It's that simple. It's that simple. Get ready to talk about what you're going to talk about in your business. I know there's so many things that you can talk about in your business, but be specific. Why? Because people remember stories. I'm not going to get up here and say I'm a life and health insurance agent and I sell this product, this product, this product, this product, this product. I sound like everyone else. I want to give people a story of what I did for someone, the value I provided, the success that occurred, and the benefit my client received. You do that, you're going to be very effective, whether you're doing it standing up with no video or having a video. Thank you very much for listening to me. My name is Louis Agudo, Open Door Insurance.